Hello truckers, and welcome back to American Truck Simulator with Realistic Economy. We're in Artesa, New Mexico, and we're on our way to pick up some dynamite. I think we're going to Phoenix, Arizona with it. That's where we're going. This is going to be our first trip in our new Volvo truck, and I must say this right now, this engine sounds kind of beefy and a little bit louder than what I'm used to running lately. Seems like I gotta speak up, so might be able to hear me. But yeah, we're on our way to pick up some dynamite. External contract, of course. I think I see it already right over here. So I had a look. Make sure this is the right side. Yes. I had a look at my mods and whatnot, just trying to see. Because at the end of the last episode with the Freightliner, I was having some trouble with 6th gear. It seemed like I was bogging down or something was going on, not too sure. I've had a few issues recently in the past 6 episodes or so. And yeah, the gearbox I'm using is not a mod. So yeah, I'm not too sure what's going on there. Maybe it has something to do with the truck. I don't know. I don't know what was causing it, but we'll see. I got the same gearbox in this truck, I do believe. So if I have a problem, I may stop at a repair area and swap out the 13 speed with a 12 speed. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But anyways, as you can see, we got our load. So it's dynamite, 33, we'll say 34,000 pounds. We are going to Phoenix with it. It's about a 600-mile trip. We should be there somewhere around 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So overall, about our usual day for us, but we will see. Yeah, this truck definitely, the engine definitely has a little bit more of a deep throat compared to what the Freightliner had. And before that, the was it International after that? Sure, why not? It will be kind of interesting to hear what the Jake brake sounds like on this truck. So, as of right now, the next thing that we're saving up money for, I guess, is a garage, because I have no open slots, at least that I'm aware of. I think all of our garages are full, completely full. By the way, if you didn't miss it, well, it's not great sunlight here, but that's our Volvo truck right there. I do like the color of it. It looks really, really good, I think. Got the rims to match up nicely, too. It's not overdone, either. I see sometimes trucks are, you know, to each their own. Some people just put a lot of accessories on the truck, and it just looks clean to me. I like it. So yeah, on our way to Phoenix, I was just looking at loads today. What can we take out of here? There were some going back to Texas. I'm like, well, we're kind of in Texas. Maybe we'll go to Phoenix, Arizona. I mean, it's been a while since I've been to Arizona. I'm not sure I'm going to get all the way to California. But it's all in what my mood wants me to do when I log into ATS. It's like, sure, why not? We'll go here. I thought about going up towards, I wanted to go like maybe up to Colorado, but there was nothing really going up there. I had to go way down the external contract list to find something going up to Colorado. And then I was dealing with the short buses, the short trailers. And I was like, nah, no. And then I found the dynamite. This is actually paying pretty well. I think I'm getting paid like $3,500. $3,324 to get this delivered today. So that's pretty good. Overnight, we didn't do that well money-wise, so, you know. But we're okay. We got $30,000 in the bank, and of course the money will go up, like it always does, because now we just, I mean, as of yesterday, or I say yesterday, in last episode, we got ourselves another driver in the fleet, so, yeah. And they got a nice little truck out of it. I think they got a nice truck. Might be a problem with 6th gear, I just don't know what. I did have a look, because it was also kind of mentioned that maybe the repair status on it wasn't in good shape. But we repaired everything on the truck not long ago. And the gearbox, when I checked on it, when I repaired it, I didn't replace it, I repaired it. I think it was still at 1% on the gearbox, so it shouldn't have been nothing wrong with that, so I'm just not sure. Maybe it was a combo of the trailer and the truck. Again, I don't know. We'll see what happens today, because like I said, this is the same gearbox. So what is, I gotta get used to this new truck now. What is, so the speed limit 40 here? Yeah, it must be 40. Alright, so it's in the GPS in the upper left-hand corner. Now it's 55. Well, I just got to get sat, you know, it's going to take me about 2 or 3 trips to get used to the sound of the engine, the RPMs, to get into a rhythm. I think the last 2 trucks prior to this, I think I had a Cummins engine in both of them. This is the Volvo D12 yada 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 number. So it's been a while since I've driven one of these. I mean, it's been a while since I've driven a Volvo, period. I'll have to wait until I get up to good speed and maybe try the Jake brake to see what it sounds like. Oh yeah, I think I was shifting way early before, looking at the RPMs. Or maybe this engine doesn't max out at higher RPMs than what the other engine did. So busy looking at my instrument panel, I'm not really watching the road. And also I do believe I've gone way down, I don't want to say way down in horsepower. So, yes, this could be an adjustment. It's kind of funny, when I first started really getting an ATS, even in Euro Truck, I did like the 12 gears. But lately I have grown more accustomed to the 13 gears. So yeah, right now we're in New Mexico, kind of headed west. Mostly it's west, over to Phoenix, Arizona. Not sure I'm liking that rubber ducky too much on the dash. I just kind of went with it. Yeah, someone did ask, I think I may have mentioned last episode I was doing getting ready to do the truck over. Someone asked me in an older episode, you know, what mod was it that I got to use, where I think I had Garfield or Odie on the dash, and it was a Sissel's mod pack. But when I went to do this truck, I could not find it. So, yeah, again, I'm not sure if they took it out or I had another mod running at the time, not too sure. I feel like when I go to edit this video, I'm gonna find out that I'm gonna need to lower the volume of the game over my microphone because this engine just sounds that much louder. listen to the hum of the engine, try to get accustomed to it. Wait, you can hardly hear even the truck horn, air horns. When I get off the throttle, you can hear it, but boy, that's how loud the engine is. I thought the air horns were loud at the end of last episode when I was signing off and blew the air horns. I'm like, yeah, those sound pretty good, but not with the engine running, it doesn't. But I did get some very good compliments on the way the truck, the way it looks. I mean, I just threw a paint scheme on it. Well, I didn't throw a paint scheme, not one of mine. It's just a standard Volvo paint scheme, I guess. Oh, that's the Jake brake? What does that sound like outside of the truck? Wow, I was expecting a whole lot more than that. The way the engine sounds, and then I hit the Jake brake, it's like, okay, loud engine, quiet Jake brake. The other trucks were quiet engine, loud Jake brake. Well, louder than what the engine was. Now, of course, I'm getting to the point of also, I kind of don't want to get too far away from Texas in a way, because I'm thinking, but it's kind of a guessing game. When does Louisiana come out? Nothing's been announced. I kind of forgot to check before I started recording today, but as far as I know, there's no release date as of right now. So like anything, I'm not sure if that's a real cop in front of us or just an AI cop. I think I want to say it's just an AI cop, because I think I was going over the speed limit by quite a bit at one point when I was around this copper, and I did not get a ticket. So after I get done with the run today, I just want to check on our new driver, because we hired our driver technically in last episode, and I slept overnight, so now they should be on the road by now, I would think. So I think we're getting on the interstate here. Uh-oh. All right, letting me out there, dude. Thank you, Mr. Freightliner. Appreciate it. Alright, so it's not an interstate. It's a state highway. Now that the sun's really starting to come up over the horizon, you can see the sunlight hitting it a little bit better. Oh wait, can I zoom in on the... I can't zoom in much more. That's all I can zoom in on. I didn't go with a bull nose on the front. Any kind of protector. Because it just looked better without it. Something I thought about doing, like I said, because now we're kind of stepping up towards a garage. I kind of thought about maybe going and getting myself a log trailer and maybe get some logs transported. But I would have to check to see what states that's allowed in. Because it's not all areas you can just pick up logs with it. At least I don't think so. So it's like 2,000 RPMs, like the max it really wants to do. Just a little bit different than the Cascadia that we had. I haven't even had a chance to even set the cruise control yet to see if, ooh, what's everyone slowing down for? Oh, must be a trucking lane? That's a loan payment. Are we going uphill? Because I lost my momentum there. Does not look like it. Kind of stuck in the middle lane here. Whoa, must go up, must come down. I'll move over so everyone there can merge over. Although now I need to... Well, this is not good. What's that? I'm gonna try to just sneak over here. I don't know what that sound just was. I have no idea what that sound was. If anyone knows... Oh. Oh, a detour? I rushed to get over here, and now we got a detour. Alright, hang on a second. Let's see here. If I go like this. Okay, we got ourselves a detour. Alright, so instead of going this way, I guess I'm just going to go straight through and then go this way and then merge on? Can I do this? Whoa. Stalling it here quite a bit. Was the GPS dinging at me to let me know that there was a roadblock up ahead? Yeah, but I'm not sure what all that dinging was for either. I didn't get into an accident or nothing, so the truck was just trying to tell me something. Starting to feel a little bit of the pitch of the engine and when I should be shifting. Getting a feel for it already. I think it's helped that we've been driving through a lot of cities to start the day, so I keep having to stop at stoplights and accelerating and shifting. Are we going to hit every stoplight or what? Ooh, some prefab walls. I think those are the ones we... Was that last episode we delivered that? Alright, we got a right-hand turn coming up, but just not yet. I'm not sure I know what that is. Is it kind of like what the Cascadia had? I saw a yellow light flash over on Cindy's side there. Is that just warning me that there is something on my passenger side that don't merge over? Well, there's only one way to really test it, and that is to get beside a car. So at some point we will hopefully get the opportunity to. I mean, I got another 365 miles to go, so... I will say it does seem kind of... The one odd thing when I'm looking out the front of the windshield, you don't really see the hood of the truck too much, as I remember seeing it in a Volvo. But then again, it's been years since I've been in one. So I'm trying to see on the dash. So right now I got cruise control locked on, but I'm trying to see where it gives me the indicator is. Can I change? Alright, so that gives me fuel. I can see I'm in 9th gear, going eastbound on that one. That's oil temps and water temps. So many things to... It's amazing just playing a simulator. I get into a new truck and you're just trying to get accustomed to everything. I'm going to spend this whole trip looking at the cluster panel in front of me, trying to figure out where everything is. And then after about 3 or 4 trips, I won't really need to ever look at it because it'll be like second nature. I see where the cruise control light came on when I hit it. It was the bottom left-hand corner of the cluster panel. A little green light came on. Take it off, put it on. Got it. All right, Sydney, we can go to Phoenix now with no problem, right? The other thing is still catching my eye, but I'm sure I'll get used to it, are the black lines on the edges of the windscreen. Boy, that engine sound, because we've had quite the Cummins engine. I think it was Cummins. I think the last few engines I've run have been Cummins and Detroit's. Had not run the Volvo engine probably since I had the Volvo. way back in like the first, well, I shouldn't say first. I mean, I only drove that truck a little bit. But I mean, I'm going back to like episode 10 to like 15. So 300 episodes ago. Well, I must say this. It's coming back to me a little bit, but yeah, New Mexico, going through New Mexico to Arizona. Yeah, not much there. Oh, someone did request, I think, a port up in Washington. You would like to see a port? Like I said, the only official port that I'm aware of is the one in Texas. I'm not sure You know, in real life, there is a port there, but in game, I'm not sure if it's there. It may be there, but it may not be a port that we can take. Actually, no, because I'm probably not going to remember to look. Let me do that now, as we almost get into Arizona. Let's see if it's marked actually up there. Oh yeah, so Port Angeles, or Angels, however you want to pronounce it. I think it's Angeles. We've been there, not on this profile. I guess I haven't, because Washington came out a long time ago. But I have been up there. Technically, the port, I guess, yeah, it's not really there. Maybe with Pro Mods Canada, which I have not run in ages. I wonder if they use the port. So maybe this upcoming winter I can get up there for you, and that's when we can do our West Coast to East Coast kind of a trip. I know a few people have asked, yes, please do another coast-to-coast trip. And we'll probably do that during the winter months, because that's like the best time to do it for me, because my butt's not going outside when it's as cold as it can get where I live. So maybe after Louisiana comes out and we cover Louisiana, I could scoot on. Well, I can either go East Coast and work my way up to West Coast, but it's going to be kind of hard to find something going right to Port Angeles. So I may have to work my way up to Port Angeles and work our way towards the East Coast. And it's also going to be kind of hard to find a job that would actually go from all that distance. I won't be able to do an external contract because external contracts are only done on SCS maps, not modded maps. Oh, we got the green light. Thank you, Arizona. Thank you, Arizona. Alright, do I want to try to get somewhat close to a car on the right-hand side to see if that's what the beeping's for? Well, I got awfully close to that bus and nothing happened. Without hitting them, that's the main thing. I mean, that is awfully close. And I didn't get no warning sign at all on that one. Alright, I should be doing that 65 miles an hour. You okay over there, Cindy? Yeah, Cindy's not fazed by anything. That's because she's just daydreaming about whatever she does. And now I kind of ticked off that trucker. Now he's going to come back and give me the bird, probably, for doing that. Yeah, I will try to get back over. Well, maybe not. Coming up on some slow traffic. I will say this, going up that little slight of a hill, it did feel like the combination of the engine, the gearbox I believe is the same as what I had in Freightliner, but I chose a less amount of horsepower for better torque at a different RPM, and it seemed like we are going up slight inclines a little bit better. I'm kind of over here in the left lane, the fast lane, and now I can't get back over. Because the speed limit is 75 on the interstate here, but I'm restricted to 65. Luckily, I don't have an exit anytime soon, I don't think. I'll put my direction light on. Wait, is it only when I have my direction light on? So it may only be active with the direction light turned on. So with the direction light turned on going that way, if a car's or anything over there, but if you don't have the direction light on, probably won't do a darn thing. Which is good, because I don't want it going off every time there's something right beside me. Yeah, already I'm starting to get used to the sound of the engine being more, having a deep throat sound to it. It's not as quiet as the Freightliner was, which, like I said, I think it was a Cummins engine. But a little disappointed in the Jake brake. Now, in real life, that's probably a good thing, because a lot of cities and towns do not like trucks with Jake brakes because they make a lot of noise. So far, this Volvo's just cruising right along. A lot of drivers I see not finding a load for some reason. I wonder if that has something to do with the update last week. Just like I got reset, I wonder if my drivers are getting reset. Oh well. Because someone like Paul should not have a hard time finding a load. I think they got enough stars and everything that they should have been able to find something. Oh, Arizona. Was I not in Arizona before? I thought we crossed... Wait. I thought we crossed it a long time ago. Yeah, we crossed it a long time ago. Why did that sign say Arizona? Well, it didn't say welcome to Arizona. It was just an Arizona sign. That threw me off there. Everyone's slowing down for this bend. Oh, this guy's slowing way down for the bend. Does seem to take a little longer to get up to... Wait, did I not hit resume? Oh, okay. So the cruise control is doing the same thing on this truck as it did on the Freightliner, so I gotta still figure out what that is. I'm thinking it might be a dead spot in my pedals or something like that, where the game thinks I'm hitting the pedals, so that's why it's deactivating cruise control. Alicia just brought in almost 12 grand on that trip. Way to go, Alicia. That's a good payment for Realistic Economy series. There was a cop car there and I slowed down in the construction zone just in time, I think. Going to be into Phoenix in about an hour or so, which means very shortly. And again, I'm going, where am I going? BHP. Well, at least all the shifting seems to be working well today. I just gotta figure out what's canceling my cruise control every once in a while. Because I was working for a long time, but then all of a sudden it happened twice. May have to test. I'm pretty sure there's a way to test pedals and steering wheel where you can see if they're, you know, where the currently status is without touching them. You can see every once in a while if they flicker or not, where it thinks they're being activated. Pretty sure there's a test you can do on that. I'm not sure if I want to get in that lane, or do I? Yes, I do. That's the horn. And that's the Jake brake, which, yeah, it's not really noticeable. Let's see, I got a left-hand turn up way up ahead, so I'll get in this lane. Okay, I don't have a direction light on. Is it a warning symbol because I'm too close to someone in front? Sure, why not? Well, anywho, welcome to Phoenix, Arizona if you haven't been here before. Or at least welcome back if you have. So now I kind of want to get the front of the truck right up against something, see if it goes off again. I guess that maybe it's just a proximity warning altogether. Trying to picture in my head, what kind of a parking lot or a parking area am I going to? BHP. Mine's drawing a blank like it usually does. But we pretty much doubled our money in the bank account since the start of the day. We were at 30, and we're up to 62, and that's with a $6,000 loan payment. Okay, I'm starting to remember this. So this parking job should not be too difficult. Where you have me go? You have me going there. Okay. I don't think I've parked that way before here. I thought it was going to be over where these trailers are. Relax. Boy, that's going to go off a lot when I park stuff. Alright, so this is going to be a difficult parking job. Do I want R1 for this? Probably. Hang on a second. We're going to get out and walk just for a second. Okay. Sorry, just had to get a better look at it. Not that I get a better look here. Somehow I missed that light pole. No, this is not a good way to get in here. I can't see what the back of my trailer is doing. Okay, that's better. Now I can kind of see. Okay, I kind of need to... Well, this is a tight squeeze. All right, she's in. Park and brake, engine, decouple. Alright, that wasn't too bad backing that one in. I got lucky by not hitting that light post. I didn't know it was there. But sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. Just go ahead and continue. Yeah, so I want to see driver manager, and it's going to be the last guy we hired. I think it was yeah, this one. Is he actually on the road? Show log. So he went from Seattle to Sand Point, almost 400 miles. He made us $44 hauling sawdust panels. Well, a profit's a profit. 400 miles for $44. I mean, that, of course, every time your driver completes a delivery, I think they automatically fuel up and repair the vehicle, so that takes it out of it as well. So, and I don't know what condition my truck was in when I gave it to him, so probably a bigger repair and maybe more fuel than needed, but you know what? And now he's going from Sandpoint to Seattle hauling lumber. So he's doing pretty, you know, at least he's got some loads to take. And yeah, he's only got 1 point in long distance, 1 point in just-in-time delivery. So hopefully, oh yeah, no, this has got a point in fuel. But the next thing, I think you'll put a point in, I don't know if it's going to be high value or fragile before this. I kind of forgot how it goes. But if he gets a point in high value and fragile, that just opens up a whole much more cargo to him, as we know. But yeah, not too bad for today, going from Artisa up to Phoenix, Arizona. And my first parking job, or backing up with the truck, yeah, we got her in there. And we actually have plenty more room to spare than I thought. And that guy over there is rather impressed. But anyways, that's going to wrap it up for today. If you made this far through the video, you know where the thumbs up button is. It's right next to the thumbs down button. I prefer the thumbs up button. But, you know, it's your choice. Do as you may. And if you're new here and like this kind of content, you might want to think about hitting that subscribe or notification bell, and notification bell, so you don't miss out on more fun like this. But that's going to wrap it up for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you again right here in American Truck Simulator with realistic economy. But until then, have a good one.